back, team. Again and again, just like I told you. We back. Let the let the room fill up. Fill up in Lillian. Let the room fill up. Fill in Lil. You know what I'm saying? Let the room fill. What's good though, team? What's good? What is going on, team? Make sure you show some love. You know, sub up. If you're catching this on the playback, make sure you comment. We're gonna try to get deep today. Make sure you just say hello in the comments, if nothing else. If nothing else, make sure you say hello in the comments. What is going on today, y'all? Just happy to be here. Y'all notice the emphasis on happy, you know? So that's what it's all about, y'all. That's what we doing right now. The move, the wave for the day, the vibe, y'all, man, you know the vibe for the day is being happy. Man, I'm in my life coach bag today. Y'all see I got my life coach shirt on. You see I got y'all see I got my life coach joint on today, man. So today I'm here to help, you know. Make sure y'all say something in the comments. Make sure y'all get the chat going. Make sure y'all get that chat going, man. What is up? Team, how are you? How is the team today? Hmm? I'm hearing things. I'm hearing rumblings. What's going on, team? gonna build up for a second. We're gonna let it build up. Make sure you hit the chat and stop in. Make sure you hit the chat. Nelman is live right now. We're gonna see what's going on this Friday. Gonna let some people hop in real quick. Let them hop in. Yo, Will's World was good, man. Was good. I see you in the chat. Was good, man. Will's World. You see in the title, we talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy to be here with the emphasis on happy. You know. How's your day going today, man? You happy today? Happier than yesterday? What you doing to make yourself happy for tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself happy. You know? That's key. That's key. That's good to hear, Wills. Well, the key is you got to do those things that keep you happy, and then attempt to sustain that. Until you could actually do those things that fill your plate up again. Up early? Mm, I suppose. Up early is, I mean, early is really relative. Um, 'Cause I'm up every morning around this time. I've been up for several hours. I got a breakfast to make and a kid to get off to school, so I'm generally up this early every Friday. But it is Friday though. How you feeling on this Friday, man? It's Friday. You done made it. You done made it to Friday, officially. Not no pre-Friday. Man, I'm on. You like that? I'm on duty today, man. I'm on duty today. You know what I'm saying? I'm on duty today. You know. That's what we on today. That's what we on right now. I'm on duty right now. You know what I'm saying? I want the room feel. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get this thing going. Cause I know somebody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could use a little bit of help. Sometimes some people need help. You know what I'm saying? Like, the coach ain't there to play the game for you. You know what I'm saying? The coach ain't necessarily there to play the game for you. But the coach is there to help you execute properly. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes people need a little bit of assistance executing through life. Sometimes they got everything it takes. They got more skills than me. You know what I mean? But sometimes they need a little bit of assistance executing the way that they're maneuvering through this life. And that's where I come in. That's where I come in to offer some assistance in this existence. You see? I'm here to offer some, write this down. You heard this from me first, all right? I'm here to offer some assistance in this existence. You know what I mean? Remember that. That's all I'm here for. I might have to add on to this shirt just with that. You know what I'm saying? Right here. But what's good though? What's good with the team? Um, that is an awesome song. I got 7 Mech 11s, about 8 38s. Um, but real talk, I think Brooklyn is at work. Um, he'll probably be tuning in soon. You know what I'm saying? His ears is probably ringing right now. Um, he said that he was gonna go live with me later on today, but right now he had to work. Yo, but shout out to Comac though. Y'all was going in last night though. Um, that was a good live that he had last night. Shout out to Comac. Was good with you, man. You see that sun today? You see that sun? It's a little windy today. It's a little windy, and I ain't talking about the Redhead Restaurant. It's a little frosty. Once again, no pun. It's a little chilly, small chilly. That time I meant it. Um, they say fall is here. Are you ready for fall? Yeah, man, he had some real fans. He definitely had some fans. That's gonna be an interesting live stream. That's gonna be an interesting chat every time he goes live. Um, you know, and whatever that Streamlabs thing, I'm gonna have to get my man to help me with it. As I'm guessing, with the Streamlabs thing is how you link in and go live and like link accounts. I don't know. I'll have to find out, but sounds like some fun. Sounds like something worth checking out. You know, sounds like something worth checking out. Man, but yeah, it's a little chilly outside. Fall is here. Fall is officially here. Mm, Which is odd because a lot of what Colorado's been going through lately is like having difficulty figuring out what the seasons really are. Lately, we've been like just thrown off when it comes to how the seasons are supposed to react to the months. But for the most part, fall has kind of rolled right in normal. The first day of fall rolled around, and now we're starting to see some colder weather already, that sort of thing. So that's pretty funny because normally it's not like that. Um, Now it'll be interesting to see if we get some snow really soon as opposed to getting a nice little fall, letting it actually cool down a bit and then get into the snow, or if we'll just go right into the snow. It'll be interesting to see that, how we're looking here, here soon. It'll be interesting to see. Um, what's going on tonight? Well, for the most part, I'm gonna try to finish my juice video. Um, I'm gonna try to get some of that finished tonight. Hopefully, I can get the whole thing finished. I need to get that out. Um, might make another juice or two. Might make another juice. Um, that's about it. Um, for the most part, soccer season is over. Soccer is over. So I won't necessarily have to wake up early in the morning. My son, he'll be able to stay up a little later. He'll be happy about that. Um, those sort of things. So yeah, probably just chill out for today. Couple things. What about you, man? What you got going on? Yo, by the way, how's the audio coming out of my mic right now? How's the audio coming out of this thing right now? Thank you, Demetria. Hey, how are you? Shout out to Demetria Lit all day. Hey, how are you today? The reason why I ask how I sound is because this mic, I've been messing with it for a while, and I got some new components to get it into the MacBook, and well, welcome, yeah, welcome to the live stream. Um, I'm life coach today. This is a life coach segment, so here to be an awesome life coach. If you got, if you got something to chat about. But like I said, I've been messing with this mic, and so I just got some new components for the MacBook. When I bought this mic, Will's World can contest to this. Some of the comments said that it wouldn't work properly, so with the MacBook, but everything seems to be working right now. Oh, so it appears. So as long as y'all can hear me well, that's good. Well, I'll tell you what, I want to try to make this one a great live today. I know how there can be some great ones out there. So, like I said, I was getting in and just kind of letting it build up, but like I said, just started chatting about a few things. But yeah, I was on a few interesting lives this morning myself, to say the least, and also last night. I was in an interesting live last night, and I vowed to go live myself today. So here I am, live in effect. But like I said in the title, just happy to be here. Just happy to be here, man. Trying to keep everybody happy, even if that, means going out of my way to help them out a little bit. So, I appreciate you stopping in. I appreciate you being lit all day. You being lit helps me stay lit, and hopefully I can help somebody else stay lit. So, you know. Will's World, are you shooting another music video today? Are you and Comac shooting another music video? Is that something you guys are going to knock out today at all, or at all this weekend? You guys going to get another video in? Well, I'll tell you what, Demetra, I live in Colorado, so when you say lit out here, it can mean a plethora of things. Um, oh, that's what's up. Oh, so you're what they call active active. Okay, that is awesome. Oh, okay, daily quotes, nice. I was actually doing a lot of live streams like a year ago, And then I kind of took a break, but I'm back. That's what's up. Well, I'll tell you what, you can always come around here, especially if you're lit. You can always come around here. I said, I had a good quote earlier. I forgot what it was, though. I already forgot. Getting you in trouble with whom? With YouTube or with your outside social media life? I'm sure it's making you a lot more popular as well. There's nothing wrong with being popular. Wow, that is actually awesome. Listen, that is that right there. I mean, hey, a lot of times you gotta be careful what you wish for, isn't that right? Like, I'm sure that was one of the things you probably was like, yo, I can't wait to have like 500 viewers. People gonna be making videos about me. Those were the things you were saying in your head, and boom, you manifested it. You, you manifested it. You gotta be careful what you wish for. That's funny. You said the content creators, they on you? Why they on you now? What you see now? You got me ready to go check out your videos. I'm gonna have to check out your videos because you got views and viewers. It sounds like you got an interesting page already. See, I'm trying to get like Demetria lit all day, and that is fun. I tell you what, that's what I was wishing for. I can't wait till I get 500 viewers and uh, 15 videos about little old me. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna change my name to Nelman Namlen lit all day. When they make 15 videos about me, I'm gonna be lit all day, and it's gonna be my last name too. We gonna be they gonna be like it's gonna be part of the lit all day fam. You know? That is funny. Listen, well, hey, nobody told you how to react in this thing. Nobody said it was gonna be all professionals. Nobody said it was gonna be all what is a content creator? Some people ask what is a stream? What is a content creator? You put content on the internet, then you're a content creator. But at the same time, do you watch YouTube? Then you're a viewer. You can't be they can't be mad at all of the things. There you go again. Be careful what you wish for. You don't want the zero viewer. Listen, if they didn't make one video about you, see, then they wouldn't be caring. You trust me, you want them to care. You on here now, ain't no turning back. Listen, I'm just gonna ride your wave. You are an ocean, and I'm gonna ride your wave a little bit. But I won't actually change my name to Lit All Day. I promise. I'll let you have that. I won't. Even though that's awesome. Like I'd love to be part of the Lit All Day fam, but you know what I'm saying. I don't want to, cause I might say some crazy stuff on my page, and then they be looking at you, cause you right now, in my opinion, you the mom of the Lit All Day. You know, Lit All Day is your last name now. Come for the mess, stay for the rest. Yeah, I was just telling Will's World, you got to put the medicine in the candy. You got to put the medicine in the candy. if you're gonna get them to get anything these days. See, and I rock with Lockhead. What? I rock with her. Oh, so it's just like I think she did say maybe say some controversial things too. But you know what? I rocks with Lockhead. You know. See, that's awesome. Maybe I might say something controversial, and then people gonna be making pay. Hey, you know what, Nelman? You know what, Nelman? I'll tell you what. You know. Aileen's food and vlogs. How are you? Hello, Aileen. I appreciate you coming in, Aileen. I appreciate you. How are you today? You are new here to the fam, but you are now part of the fam. You like a married in cousin. You good now. Now you fam. You part of the team now. How are you? Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you chatting with us. We're just chatting about getting popular. We're just chatting about, sometimes you might say some things that you want to reel back, or maybe not even reel back. There's nothing wrong with having a mouth on you. There's nothing wrong with being you. Sometimes a lot of people, of course, people have to censor their content sometimes, you don't want to give them all of you all the time, but you know what? I would rather know about you than just be like totally in the dark about whose content I'm taking in. Even if I don't like it. Even if I don't like it, at least I know where you're coming from. I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. And there's nothing wrong with exactly that. There's nothing wrong with growing slow. There's nothing wrong with growing slow. Oh, yeah, Austria? Okay. I am from the U.S. I'm in Colorado right now. And right now in Colorado, it is 11:06 a.m. What time is it in Austria right now, Aileen? What time is it in Austria right now? Ah, I hear you. You see, oh, 7 p.m.? Okay, 7 p.m. Man, that's crazy. But it is Friday there? Is it Friday there, Aileen? Or is it Thursday? Texas in the house. Yes. See, and that's the thing. When you get the mess and the hate wave, it is unfortunate, but as long as you keep doing what you do, as long as you keep doing what you do, you're still going to get the love, but it's just whoever you decide to give the attention to. If you start giving all the attention to the hate, you'll get more hate, and, it just comes with it. But hopefully, you can turn a lot of those haters, and then they'll start coming because they enjoy you, or they've, come to know you, come to love you. They've started, because a lot of times, even when people are hating you, even when they're yelling at you, you know, it's just because they don't quite understand you. And if they understood everything about you, then they may not even tune in. They're like, oh, I get you. I get everything you're about. I'm out of here, you know. Um, but, being able to keep people intrigued, keep people on the edge of their seat, keep people with something to talk about, actually keeps your page, dare I say, relevant, even though you may not necessarily want all that relevancy. It does keep the page relevant, even when there's people hating. I appreciate you guys joining the family, man. We all a big team here. We all a big team. We all part of the family, you know. So I appreciate you guys joining, subbing up, and I got y'all too. Well, we linked now. We linked. You guys know how it is. Y'all will see me in some chats. Y'all see me in some live chats, and obviously, I'm sure you have. I'm sure we've chatted together. You know everything. So I appreciate you guys stopping into my live chat. It does mean a lot because you guys know how this community is. You guys know. And I appreciate you guys. Hey, and thumbing up too. Thank you, Will's World. Thank you, Will's World. Appreciate you guys. Just taking a look at the chat. Listen, listen. You know, in all honesty, I think about it like, you know, a few years ago, this is going to sound a little funny. Thank you, Demetria. This is going to sound a little funny, but a few years ago, I it was. I'm gonna tell you. Let me just start from the beginning. I'm gonna tell a little story. I had got a new car, right? I got a new car, and for some reason, whenever I get cars, the radios always seem to be weird, like just messed up. It'll look good, but like only one speaker will work. Like I always, um, you know, always have this weird issue with radios, right? So there's one car I got. I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna chill with it. But the funny thing about this car was like the antenna was messed up, and only AM radio would work. Like, right? I kept having to like every. I think every time I would get in the car, it would reset, so it would go back to the AM radio station. So for a while, I would just forget it. I'm just gonna listen to AM radio for a while. And also, Will's World Media, he was like also on this weird AM radio kick. So now we're both on listening to AM radio, right? And so now I'm listening to dudes like Rush Limbaugh. I'm listening to all these crazy dudes that pretty much all my life growing up, I'm like always like hearing people disagreeing with their views. Always disagreeing, like, man, Rush Limbaugh, this and that, and like all these dudes. And I'm like, yeah, man, that's crazy. And I don't listen to these dudes. Like I'd see these dudes on The Simpsons. It would be really different things, right? But then I actually that after not wanting to change the radio station and listen to all these AM dudes, I'm like, yo, I see why people hate them, but they got their opinion, and you know, some people actually the hate that they get is is just small amount compared to the love that they get. Like they actually got people calling in, loving them, and actually having the same views, right? And so even though they also have callers calling in and they're yelling and they're arguing and they're doing all of these things, like the people that actually love them way more than the people that actually hate them, right? And unfortunately, when people hate you, they doing all the comments and they're doing all that, but the people that are loving you, sometimes they're just sitting back. Sometimes they're just sitting back listening and watching. They don't have to like necessarily comment. They just listening and watching. And sometimes you have to defend yourself, obviously, in the chat. Hey, sweet beauty. Hey. How are you, sweet beauty? I'm just telling the story right now, sweet beauty. Welcome to the page. How are you? We appreciate you coming in. What you part of the team now. But yeah, sometimes you gotta take the hate. You gotta, but you also gotta continue to be you. You gotta continue to be you and voice your opinion. That's actually what YouTube is for. And in this day and age, there was a time when you did not get to voice your opinion. Brooklyn, where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Yo, what's good, Brooklyn? But the thing that I'm saying is there was a time where you didn't even get a chance to voice your opinion. There was a time where I didn't get a chance to voice my opinion for whatever reason. If it was just the time of the day, if it was for whatever reason, there was a time where you did not get to voice your opinion at all. So for the simple fact that you get to voice your opinion, People might not like it, but it's your opinion. And if, that's what's in your heart, listen, it's getting you views on YouTube, even if it's haters, you know, even if it's the haters. I mean, they still tuning in. We all know that this YouTube algorithm is about the people who tune in, not about the people who love you. Just remember that. Remember you heard that from me. It's about the people who tune in, not about the people who love you. Hey, Doreen, how are you? Welcome to the page. Welcome to my site. Welcome to my channel. How are you? You part of the team now. Sub up. Say hello. Welcome, welcome. Go on, sit down. Have a seat. Pull up a chair. I heard Drake say one time, jealousy is just love and hate at the same time. So, a lot of people, they throwing all that hate, but it's just because they jealous. It is just because they need to figure out a way to, not be frustrated with themselves. Listen, if you are expressing opinions that are not the majority, the fact that you are even able to express an opinion that may not be the majority, man, I already champion you, because a lot of people ain't going to express an opinion that is not the majority opinion. A lot of people are not going to express an opinion that's going to make them uncomfortable, especially when other people can respond to it. Like that's the biggest reason why a lot of people won't say what's really on their mind, because people have the opportunity to respond to it. Exactly, because exactly. It's just you gotta. Some people just don't know how to dialogue. Some people say things that are scary, and they expect you to say scary stuff back. They expect this kind of back and forth. But when you don't got that type of energy, you're like, I'm not trying to be scary. I'm actually just trying to say this. But now you taking it to a whole different place with hate, and and that does get frustrating, obviously. But sometimes you just got to let people know where you do draw the line, because some people will say some things and don't only think that you're willing to go as far as they're willing to go. So some people don't know the line that you're willing to draw. So sometimes you just got to let them know, like, hey, I'm not trying to go there. Like actually put that line in the sand. Like, yo, I'm not trying to take it there. I'm just trying to state my truth. I don't even want any hate or that's all. Sometimes you just got to let people really know where your boundaries are, right? Like sometimes we're willing to take it as far as it's gonna go, but sometimes it's like I'm not even willing to take it that far. I was actually stopping right here. And once people understand that, then then like that, then you can come on their show, and then you guys can have a little banter back and forth. You might even become friends. You know how it goes, but a lot of times it's just a misunderstanding. A lot of times people just don't understand exactly where you're coming from, and I think that's the human experience. Like nobody really understands where anybody is coming from, as much as you'd like to think. Like I'd always like to think that I understand where my parents are coming from. I don't know where they was coming from raising me. I don't know where they was coming from. I look at them every day like, I don't know where they were coming from. So you just got to understand that as much as you'd like to think you know where somebody's coming from, you don't never know. So, and sometimes you just got to let them know where you're coming from. I appreciate y'all tuning in today, man. I just, I was going to make it a quick live stream, just coming in, checking on the team, making sure y'all good today. I appreciate you guys subbing up, man. I appreciate you guys chatting, man. Y'all part of the team. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the team. What's going on? Y'all know how when y'all sitting in the timeout, everybody chatting and all that, man. Y'all chat. Y'all chat for the team. There you go. Don't give him the power. You got the power right now. That's exactly it, Dimitri. The ball is actually in your court. You get to say what you want. You could block every comment if you want. The ball is in your court. And that's how you stay happy. Don't let them take your energy and all of that. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Listen, I got my life coach shirt. I got my life coach shirt on. I'm in my life coach bag. I'm in my life coach bag today. I might be in another bag later, you know? But right now I'm in my life coach bag. But yeah, don't even give them your energy. Right now, that's your energy. If they come on your page, then they gotta deal with your energy, and they gotta deal with you. And it is what it is. And once they flip over to a friend or a fan or somebody who's showing admiration, then maybe you could go on their show, and then y'all could talk about how y'all became cordial, you know. But yeah, until they give you the respect that you deserve, yeah, you don't need to go on their show. I appreciate that. Lock Nation, okay. Lock and Key Nation. Yeah, never let them take your joy. That's right, Doreen. Never let them take your joy. Because that's all they're trying to do. They're just trying to take some of your energy that you are obviously emitting. You know, you're obviously emitting some type of energy, and all they're trying to do is take it. Trying to eat it up. That's it. And that energy is joy. Don't let them take it. You heard it from Doreen first. And me second. I appreciate you sharing the stream. Don't do see, you know what I always tell Will's World Media is that there's no such thing as coincidences, you know? It's all about synchronicity, and so you're just at the right place at the right time. I hope I was able to help you I hope I was able to actually help you gain some clarity in this issue, in this situation, you know? Ain't no need to even fight about it. Listen, that's a lot of people have been talking about this situation lately, like, you know, right, the way that people have been getting rid of the thumbs down and getting rid of different things on Facebook and on these social media networks, because it's a real thing. It's a real thing how people be acting, the negativity, right? It's a real thing how people can get you down, even though it's easy to say that, you know, okay, I'm not going to let them get you down, sticks and stones and this and that. But I'll be the first one to say, people can get me down. Like, that's why sometimes I got to be by myself, because people, if they wear on me too much, they can get me down, and that gets frustrating because I like to be the light for a lot of people. But sometimes people can get me down, and it's the only people that can get me down are the people that are just trying to get me down. Like, they are not doing it on an accident. They're intentionally trying to get to me. So once I realize about people trying to get to you, you know, like, okay, I see what you're doing. You're just trying to get the energy. You're just trying to get that. Absolutely. Wonderful. Awesome. See, that's what I'm here for, the synchronicity. And you know what? I'm going to try to keep this consistent so that, you know, my team members, you know what I'm saying? I'm not only a coach, I'm a player coach. So that means we all teammates, right? I'm not just a coach, I'm a player coach. So I'm going to try to keep my lives consistent enough so that, you know, I can help my teammates get out here and do what they need to do. Real talk, you know. So make sure you continue to be strong. Shoot, be strong. Don't, you know, be strong and be you and smile and be happy. Like, see, now I'm gonna have to check out your videos, and I'm gonna check you out. But the thing about it is, 100%, I'm gonna return all the love. I'm gonna return all the love, no question, no question. But I'm gonna check you out, cause listen, we all in this together. We all in this together. Yes. Yes, consistency is everything. That's what I was telling myself at the beginning of this live, because I was sitting here and it seemed like nobody was tuning in. I was just about to cut it, and I thought to myself, consistency is key. So go ahead and sit back. If you click it, they will come. And I clicked the stream button, and here you guys are. So I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll keep it consistent as long as y'all keep it consistent. appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, Aileen. I appreciate you being still here listening. I appreciate you supporting too, Doreen. Man, that's all it's about. I'm going to continue to support you guys too. 100%. 100%. You too, sweet. Sweetest beauty. I'm gonna support you guys. I'm gonna have a field day with going through all of you guys' videos. I appreciate you guys tuning in today. Aileen's all the way from Austria, y'all. Show some love to Austria. You guys all know I'm from Colorado. It's 11:30 in Colorado on a Friday. 11:30 a.m. on Friday. What time is it where y'all at? Appreciate everybody new. See, I used to go live last year around this time. I was really consistent, and I had a whole lot of teammates. We were doing this same thing, obviously, keeping it consistent, going back and forth, and then I lost my consistency. So that's why I'm really going to try to, I'm going to keep it consistent. I'm not even going to try. And I'm going to make sure I build my page so that we can always continue to chat. 12:30. So it just hit noon. Oh, yeah, Texas. Okay, Texas in the building. It just hit noon in Texas. Or I'll just call you Beauty. Oh, Missouri. Just hit noon in Missouri, too. I'm just going to call you SB. I'm going to call you, we all know it's you. Yeah, it's still 11 over here in Colorado. A bit of a windy day. A little windy, but that's okay. We getting right into fall like we're supposed to over here in Colorado. Fall is falling right upon us perfectly. Not too hot, not too cold. Beauty, is your name Beauty? Oh, got you. I meant the song. Ah, yeah, and Beauty was her name. Okay, absolutely. I see where you was going with that, Demetria. No, we're on the same page. Y'all see I got my lava lamp with me. You know, the funny thing, Demetria, he stayed lit all day, too. Lit all day. Me too. You see, I told you. See what I did there? I was just being a little corny, too. See? That's why we part of the same team already. Appreciate y'all tuning in with me today. I do this for y'all, man. Why do I do this? For y'all. You know? It's the main reason. Making sure everybody's able to smile, you know? Because I understand that the smiles, that's how you keep it moving, not the frowns. The frustration is not the vibes. You know? So I hope everybody is smiling today. I hope everybody is like tuning in today and smiling and like, man, I really got a change of my point of view today from this kid. That's all I shoot for. Is it warm where you guys are at right now? Is it warm? Right now where I'm at it's like I said, it's a little windy, but it is warm. You know, I don't actually even eat beef, so there you go. There you go. Nope, I don't. I don't do nothing that has to do with beef. Not at this point in my life. I don't do anything that has to do with beef. Except shoot a few mushrooms. But that's neither here nor there. What did Brooklyn King say? All right, fam. Good to see you. Good to see you, Brooklyn. I appreciate you stopping in, man. No question. You coming in? You coming in? This you? Let me know, Brooklyn, if this is you. Cause you know what I'm saying? We can hop on here and do the ting. Get, do a little tango in here. Let me know. Holla at you. Holla at your son. Nah, Will's no beef. Nah, man. I gave it up. No beef, no pork, no champagne. You remember that? All right, all right. Y'all all tell Brooklyn's King 718 to come to the chair today. You know what's funny about that? See, that's actually how I used to live my life, Demetra. That's exactly how I used to live my actual real life. Because I love everybody in the messy. That's my only problem. I love them. I love them. But now, with the onset of this whole social media thing, now I just be lurking in messy pages. I love y'all. Man, I love y'all, man. Dang, but that's crazy. Anyway, I just don't get involved anymore. I just send a shout out of love. I just send them because, my people know I done changed. Like, I done changed, and I'm not afraid to show my change, right? So I just am not into the stuff, even though it's addicting. I won't say that I'm better than now, right? I'm not saying that I'm better than anyone. Like, I'm addicted to the messy just like everyone else, right? But there's just a certain type of discipline that I got to have to keep certain comments in, right? As much as I want to, sting somebody with a comment, kind of jab them with a comment, all of that stuff. I just, listen. I could have said this, and I could have said, I'm just going, you know what? All right, you got it. Because at the end of the day, once you show them your light, they're going to know, like, oh, dang, he probably could have said some crazy stuff. Oh, now I see that. Dang, they just let that go. Like, now I understand why the bigger person is the one who's able to let some stuff go in certain situations. I appreciate you, Doreen. I appreciate you. Please stop in again. You are always welcome just to stop and go, just to say hey. So we really appreciate you stopping in. You have a great day. But yeah, and Demetra, Brooklyn King coming to the chair, that means he's actually going to come in. We're going to do a live, and Brooklyn going to come in, and we're going to chat a bit. He doesn't necessarily like coming in and doing a live with me. I want him to come in and be my co-host for a live show. So hopefully we can get him in and come in. He say he going to come in, but you know how kids be when they nervous. But yeah. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of discipline to just either not get involved with the messy ones or to be able to be the bigger one and keep some of those comments in. I think that that's where I've been able to go right, because I've been seeing some conversations. There's even, if you go back and watch some of my live streams, you'll see where some trolls done hopped in. And you know what? I could have went one way, but I went another way. I could have went one way with a lot of conversations that I have in my live streams. I could have went one way, but I just went another way because, you know what? I see what they're trying to do. I see what they're doing. You just got to catch it early and understand. Hazel, I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you coming through. How are you, Hazel? Welcome to the live stream. I'm in my life coach bag today. I appreciate you coming through. It's about to be noon where I'm at, y'all. It's about 11:33. 11:33. And I'm just getting started. Appreciate you guys thumbing up. I appreciate you guys subbing up. Appreciate you guys chatting with each other. A whole team is in here. We just getting started. We were pretty much just talking about dilemmas in this community. And I'm be knocking. Okay. Hey, you need a cup of sugar? I appreciate you, Demetra. We'll be here. We'll be here. Go and see what they need. So yeah, man, you guys, appreciate you stopping by, Demetra. We'll always be here. Always. Come check me out. I'm gonna check you out too. But yeah, if y'all are doing live streams, if y'all creating content, we all content creators, Yeah, we all gotta understand since we all gotta understand that there's always gonna be haters. There's always going to be people, criticizers, You guys, Jenny, welcome to the page. Hi, fam. You just got put into the fam. I appreciate you coming through. How are you, Jenny? We just chatting about content creating and some of the hurdles that come with content creating. How are you? How are you? We all know that anytime you make a video, especially a good one, anytime you make a good video, them be the ones like you, like, how did I get a thumbs down on this video? Like, right? There's always going to be those haters, man. There are always going to be haters. Even in the biggest haters are actually the ones who love your stuff the most. Remember that. Remember you heard that from me first. The biggest haters, the people that are going the hardest against you, are the ones who actually love you the most and love your stuff the most. Yes, everybody here today, for the most part, is brand new, and I appreciate you guys tuning in. Will's World Media, shout out to him. He's been with me from the beginning. That's why he's holding that wrench. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate you all tuning in with me today. You guys know how this thing is. This might be your first time with me, but you guys know how this works. Make sure you guys check out each other. We all doing this. We all in here for a reason. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate you guys becoming friends and becoming part of the team. But again, you guys always got to remember that there's always going to be a hater. Listen, for some people, the hate is the motivation. Like, for a lot of famous people, especially athletes, right? For a lot of people who are going up against someone else, they gotta have haters. They gotta have somebody saying something crazy about them. That's how they get fueled, just so they could prove them wrong, just so they could show them. Some people gotta have haters. So you always gotta remember, and some people are always gonna show their true colors, right? Some of us are able to know when, even if you don't agree with somebody, right, you can still agree to disagree. But some people gotta let you know how much they disagree, right? And so sometimes you're either gonna go back and forth with them, or you're just going, yeah, okay, yeah. Congratulations for having your opinion, Sometimes that's just what it is. People gonna have an opinion. That's what makes us human. If we all did not have an opinion, then we would be all pretty much the same. Having an opinion is kind of what gives you the choices in your life. What do they call it? The free will, if you will. Schloss was good. Schloss was good, man. I appreciate you catching me today, man. I know you've been trying, man. I appreciate you tuning in. I know y'all don't have, man. Yo, shout out to Ryan Schloss, man. This dude is an incredible worker right here, man. A hard worker. He's a champion right here, man. So I know you don't got a lot of time throughout your day, so I appreciate you taking your time tuning in. Yo, It's a great man right here, Ryan Schloss. So I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to tune in to me, man. You know, that's sincere, man. It's coming from the cockles. That's what they call it. It's a deep part of your heart, and truly appreciate you tuning in, man. How are you, man? How's the day going? You feeling better today? You feeling better? Make sure you get some of that sun. I know it's a little windy out there, man. Like I said, take a couple trips to the truck, get some sun. Get some of that sun. That'll get you right. Oh, good. Good, man. I'm glad you're feeling great. Awesome. Wonderful. Appreciate you checking on me, man. I know you heard the bell, you know what I mean? I know you heard your phone vibrate. I know you don't got a lot of time, so I appreciate you checking in on me, man. It means a lot. As you can see by the title, I'm just happy to be here, man. I'm happy to be here, and I'm making sure everybody else is happy in this thing. I'm making sure everybody in this world is happy, whether that be this YouTube world, whether it be Namlen's world. If you in my world, I'm trying to make sure that you happy today. I'm happy. My mic, y'all said my mic sound good. As long as my mic sound good, I'm happy, man. You see? It don't take much for me. It don't even take much. Y'all tuning in, you know what I'm saying? Y'all in the comments, man, I'm happy. I'm happy. That actually means a lot. I could take something away from that. I appreciate it. I could take some appreciation away from that, It's the little things. You got to be able to take a little bit of appreciation away from the little things. That's what makes you happier, Sometimes you looking for big things to make you happy. Sometimes you like wondering what it's going to take. How am I going to get happy? So you got to sometimes find happiness in the small things. And then once you start finding happiness in the small things, then you start finding a lot of small happiness, which can accumulate to a bigger happiness, See what I'm saying? Like, sometimes a lot of people are just looking for that big happiness. And sometimes it don't work like that, But happiness is addicting like that. And so is, like, the opposite of happiness. So if you get happy and then there's things that ain't going right in life, right? And it starts taking away from the happiness, and you looking around for happiness, then that can lead you down a path of taking advantage of things that make you temporarily happy, drugs, right? Other things for us adults, and so then you get into those things just to try to sustain what felt like the happiness that you were getting, right? So sometimes when it's you're just unhappy, you gotta look for the small things that are going to make you happy. Thank you, lovely. Thank you. In those small things, the small happinesses can equal up, can build up to an actual where now you're actually happier. You're smiling. You smiling when you didn't even realize you're smiling. I know y'all done been through that. Like, oh, I'm actually happy about this or that, When them commercials come on the radio and then you like, actually laugh at the radio commercial, like, oh, they got me. That was funny. Comac in the building, when you find yourself whistling. Ryan, I don't know if you're still here, but you know what I'm talking about when you find yourself whistling, Y'all know what I'm talking about? When you find yourself in those states, you got to cherish that. You got to figure out what's going to help you stay there, On the road trying to get your car fixed? Are you broken down on the road? Or are you driving on the road on your way to the mechanic? See, now you got me in an area where I'm kind of a little confused on that one. And are you driving and live stream listening? I hope that you are talking with the voice recorder and not typing and driving. Be safe, Comac. Be safe. But yeah, like I said, find your small happiness. Like what I'll do, I'll take a look out at the sun. I'll get outside, feel a little bit of the sunlight hitting. You know, see how many clouds are in the sky. See the areas of the sky that are clear. Oh, shout out to Mike the mechanic, man. Mike the mechanic is an awesome mechanic out here. Be safe out there. Go and get that thing fixed, man. But yeah, the sun, getting outside, being able to look at the sun, being able to take a little bit of that warmth in, that actually, makes me feel a little happier, increases my energy, increases my mood. And that's just a little bit, though. That's just a little bit of happiness. Thanks, Comac. Appreciate you, man. You know, being able to eat something that I love that is delicious, and also, for that matter, being able to not eat some of the things that I love that are not good for me, right? Being able to know that I was able to have enough discipline to pass on some things that were not good for me, that makes me feel good, right? That makes me feel, doesn't make me feel awesome that I, can't eat the things, but it makes me feel a little bit of good that I was able to pass on the thing, that I don't necessarily need to have in the first place. So those are things like little wins, right, can equal up to a big win. But you got to find those little wins, right? You got to find them throughout the day. If you're just going through the day in zombie mode, in subconscious mode, maybe you're not finding the little wins. You don't even see them. Thank you, Comac. Appreciate you, man. I'm just trying to help you get through your day, especially if the Honda ain't acting right, man. Honda gang, man. It's frustrating when the cars ain't working right. I know how frustrating that can get. So, I hope this live, I hope what I'm saying is help you able to get through your tough time with the car, Shout out to Comac. Y'all make sure y'all check out Comac. He went live yesterday, man. He did an awesome job. First live yesterday. It was his first live. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out. He made me a mod, so that was good. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. My lava lamp is lit today, man. He's lit right now. Now this guy, he's bright. He's bright. So don't just look to me for the light. Make sure you look to him too, 'Cause this one is a shining image of what you could be. So I appreciate y'all tuning in, though, while I'm in my life coach bag, man, I appreciate that. Appreciate y'all tuning in today, man. All the creators, man, because I know everybody in here is a creator in one way or another, Y'all smart, One way or another, you creating. Well, good question, Will's World. Man, for real, man, I need me like a Keenan and kale salad. You feel me? Like, man, I'm a dude, you're a dude. She's a dude, he's a dude. You feel me? Like a straight up. Keenan and kale, Yeah, man, I could use me a salad too, though. I was thinking about another juice fast. Going a couple days with just the juice, I'm not talking about the movie. I'm going to put out my juice video soon so you guys can know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm referencing juices. I tend to reference juices a lot, and people think I'm talking about Minute Maid. I ain't. Because it takes more than a minute to make those joints. I'll tell you that right now. what's good with y'all, man? A live stream juice. You know what? Will's World, I will do that once I actually put out my juice video first. I gotta make my juice video first, and then I'll start live streaming from the juicer. Live from the juicer. It's the Nelman. You know? I might could do that for the fans. I might could just bring the juicer into the studio, you dig? And just do it right here in the studio live stream instead of in the kitchen where it's actually supposed to be done. But that's okay. You know, you juice where you juice. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll probably do juicing live streams and that sort of thing after my juicing video is actually complete. So what's up for today? Anybody else? Anybody else got any lunch plans? Will's talking about that kale salad. Anybody else? Anybody having a nice good cheeseburger? Nice steak burger? Turkey burger? Impossible burger? Popeye's chicken sandwich? Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich? What we doing for lunch today, man? A lot of opportunities for sandwiches today. What you doing for lunch? No, you. No, you. You. What you doing? Everybody respond. Tell me what kind of sandwich you're having today. What kind of side. I mean, you say that chicken sandwich, Will's World, but which chicken sandwich, though? Aileen, cheeseburger. See, Aileen knows what I'm talking about. Aileen does foods. It's in her name. You know what I'm talking about, Aileen? Aileen, you gonna do a cheeseburger for lunch? What were you thinking about? Oh yeah, it's 9 p.m. You ain't thinking lunch. Oh, see, other people might be thinking dinner, so maybe that is right up your alley, Aileen. A nice cheeseburger, you know? Just because I don't eat beef does not mean I don't love the thought of a delicious cheeseburger, you know? I can, you know, I understand love. There are plenty of sandwiches to choose from. I'm thinking about maybe, and I don't even know. I have to actually still think about it. Yeah, just the thought of a cheeseburger, right? I actually can remember back to the time when I would eat a cheeseburger. And the thing about it, now that I don't eat cheeseburgers, I hearken back to the time when I ate the most delicious cheeseburger, right? It's like now, all cheeseburgers, because I still like remember, like I didn't end on a bad note with cheeseburgers, right? They still tasted delicious when I cut them off cold turkey, you know? They still tasted delicious, but that's just the type of discipline I got, you know? You just gotta, even though I still love them, sometimes you gotta cut them off if they aren't suiting you, right? If they might be good for everybody else, but it's not good for me, I gotta cut it off. So the cheeseburgers still look delicious. Let's not get that misconstrued. But I remember when I had a delicious cheeseburger from Ruth Chris Steakhouse. It was delicious. And now when I think about cheeseburgers, although I've had a million of them, some of them good, some of them terrible, I can really only remember the most delicious one. So, you know, so my thought about cheeseburgers, I haven't had a cheeseburger in like more than a year, maybe two, but I still think that they are delicious. That's my thought about cheeseburgers. Now, when I see one on TV and when I see them in public, I'm like, ew, that actually looks funny now. Like, I don't want to take a bite out of one when someone else is eating one. The thought, though, in my brain harkens back to thoughts of pleasure. But the sight of a cheeseburger does not bring me pleasure, if that makes sense. If that makes any sense. But who doesn't love a good cheeseburger, right, Aileen? Who doesn't love a good cheeseburger? Once again, I appreciate everybody who stopped in today, who's all, checking out the chat. I appreciate all y'all, man, stopping in. Hope I was able to brighten my light on you today, just a little bit. We share this light, so I hope I was able to give you a little bit of my light to make your light a little brighter today, Yes, I meditate every day, brother. As soon as I wake up, before I make my son breakfast, I go into a meditative state, not a vegetative state, you know? I go into a meditative state, look at what the day is going to be like, and then I manifest it. How about yourself? Did you get a good meditation in the day? It's about lunchtime. That's a good question. I would say no. I would say no. I'm not the master of meditation, but I believe you could probably tap into that meditative state with your eyes open. Um, Heck, people fall asleep with their eyes open. You know, do you have to sleep with your eyes? Do you have to sleep with your eyes closed to be sleep? Do your eyes have to be closed for you to be sleep? If the answer to that is no, then I feel like you should be able to have your eyes open while meditating. Mm. Now we talking a little bit about mental health now. How's everybody's mental health today? How's everybody feeling? Mm. When you're daydreaming, are you seeing what's right in front of you, or are you seeing things through your mind's eye, through your third eye? Are you seeing visions while you're daydreaming? Are you seeing that first school dance when you're daydreaming about the first school dance? Are your eyes open, looking at your computer screen, but also seeing the middle school gymnasium when you went to that school dance at the same time as your eyes are looking at the computer screen? Is that happening when you're daydreaming? How many eyes are you using while you're daydreaming? Can I ask you that? If your two eyes are open. Can you tell me that? Because I'd like to know. I'm the coach. I'm not the teacher. You know what I mean? I'm asking the question, but I'm genuinely looking for an answer. I don't already know the answer. Could I have an answer? I'm looking for the answer, you know. The coach does not necessarily have all the answers. That's the teacher. The coach is just helping you to manifest your potential. You already got everything in you. The coach is just trying to get it out of you. You guys got to understand what I'm doing right now. No eyes. No eyes? Mm. What does that mean? No, no eyes. Like no eyes, like 100 eyes. Y'all seen that Marco Polo on Netflix? It's a good one. If you haven't seen that Marco Polo on Netflix, first you got to watch the mini series called 100 Eyes, and then you tap into the Marco Polo. If you haven't yet, you don't know what you're missing. If you haven't seen that yet, man, I was just thinking about taking mine down, man. I was just thinking about taking mine down. Just thinking about ending its existence for a little bit. But no one ever really dies. We cooking today though. Now you're asking open-ended questions, my friend. Why? Why what? Why am I gonna shave my mustache? Why do you need to check out Marco Polo? Why is Jada Kiss as hard as it gets? But yeah, man, shout out to everybody tuning in today. You know, I know that you could be anywhere in the world, right? You know what? Uh, Let me finish. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me right now, and that means a lot. You know, um, and these days, I gotta be honest. I don't really have a whole lot of time to spend in and out of certain realities, and so I know how it is for other people too. So I appreciate you tuning in right now with me because you could be anywhere. So even 5 minutes of your time is appreciative. I appreciate it. Um, and you know, and I will give you some of my time when available. When you are live and I'm able to do that, hopefully I'm able to give you the time that I'm able to give you. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Um, Now, Will's World, back to your question. Did I make a new collection of shirts? Um, Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle, man. One thing that let me realize is that the marathon gonna continue, man. So when you say a new collection of shirts, man, listen, I'm always making one big collection of shirts. It's the life. I guess this is the life collection, man. You know, the conscious collection, the life collection, the soul collection. You know, it's all one big collection. Did I restart my clothing line? Did I restart the shirts? Yes. You see the life coach on duty. What y'all think about this one? Life coach on duty, man. I just y'all seen it from me first, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never seen this at the flea market, man. You ain't never seen this. I did this. You know what I'm saying? I did this to you. You see? I did this. Merch will go up soon. Pop up shop. You know what I'm saying? Pop up shop soon. Merch up soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get the business side of it up. I'm just getting all the materials up, getting everything going for the pop up shops. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who want to donate, Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Nelman Namlen, hit the Cash App. Always taking donations to better things. And you know what? Like I said, you may see me in your Cash App soon. So I appreciate y'all, man. All the donations help to get the business up and running. You feel me? Um, you know, it's not all for nothing. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody. Um, you've never been to a flea market. That's interesting, Will's World. That's very interesting that you've never been to a flea market. Um, have you ever been to a swap meet? And some, depending on where you're from, some people call them swap meets. like if you're from Swanson or Watts, you know what I'm saying? If you're from Slauson or Watts, you might know it as a swap meet, right? But if you're from Colorado, like I am, Colorado Springs, if you're from the field, you might know it as a flea market, you know, indoor or outdoor flea market, right? Um, but when I do the pop-up shop, I'm gonna need you to film it live for me. You know what I'm saying, with one of them Canon joints that could go live. I'm gonna need you to film it while I'm at the pop-up shop, so we could do the live feed while we selling some merch. You know what I'm saying? And that's all gonna go on the. I'll put all that information up on the YouTube page. Let everybody know where that's gonna be, what type of merch you can expect to pick up, and I'm gonna do the live stream so that if you want to just order while you watching, then you know what I'm saying, you could do that too. So be on the lookout for everything. You know what I'm saying? But if you go back to some of my older live streams, you'll see some of the other, some of the other collection. You know, this ain't Kanye, man. It's Nelman. It's Nelman. But I actually have not been to a flea market in more than 5 years, maybe 6 or 7. Um, I don't know if anyone in the chat has recently been to a flea market or a swap meet. Has anyone in here recently been to a flea market, a swap meet, or hell, just California for that matter recently? I took a step back from the mic a little bit. Can you guys still hear me from here? Just making sure y'all can still hear me. I know I'll probably get a little better if I'm in here, but I'm just making sure that while I'm away a little bit, you can still gather what I'm saying. But what's going on with everybody today, man? What is really going on? It is closer and closer to lunch for me, maybe closer to dinner for some of you guys. Um, Anything on the agenda for the lunch? The lunch hour? Okay, mic is good. Not a whole lot of feedback, none of that. You can hear me? All right. Yeah, man. Yep, exactly what I showed you. Exactly what, you know what I'm saying? Got it from China on the 1099. Something like that. Perfect for what I needed. I'm glad it's sounding good. And I ain't got the headphones plugged up yet. I don't know what I would be hearing if I had the headphones plugged in, but that's neither here nor there. I ain't got them plugged in. But I do got this plugged in through the adapter, right through the USB. And it linked up perfectly with my OBS. So that was one thing I was afraid of, but it was all a go. So we goody. We gonna. Good, man, good. So I can't wait till we start to get that music going. You're gonna have to I know you don't like doing this, Will's World Media. I know you ain't doing this. I'm putting you on the spot here. But I'm gonna need you to come and help me figure out how to get my beat machine going. And I heard I heard a little beat that you made. It wasn't even a little one. It was a big beat. Big Beat Productions. I heard that beat that you made. I was in tune. I was listening. My ear tuned in. You know what I'm saying? I hear you getting that thing down. I need to get mine's down and dialed in so I could get the boom bap right. You mean? You mean? You mean? Let's see what's going on in the chat. Looks like a lot of Will's World. Man, what a day. What a day. appreciate all y'all, man. Appreciate all y'all tuning in. Um, thumb up if you haven't already. Like up. Make sure you subscribe. Hazel, I appreciate you sticking with me. First and foremost, thank you for sticking with me. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day. Tune in anytime. I'm gonna come check you out too. You could believe that. I'm gonna come check you out too, Hazel. You'll see me lurking soon. Have a great day. Me neither. I appreciate it though. You know what? I appreciate the lurkers. I appreciate you if you lurking. I appreciate you, everything. Just coming in, man. But you know what? If you on my page and you lurking, don't be afraid to say hey. You know what I'm saying? Even if you feeling a type of way. Even if you feeling a type of way, don't be afraid to say hey, man. I'm not gonna shoot you down. Listen, I appreciate you, Hazel. Thank you. Thank you, Hazel. Appreciate you. You know? I appreciate all the team, man, for tuning in, sticking with me. You know what I'm saying? All I'm doing is dropping jewels. Give me something to work with. You know what I'm saying? I can't drop no jewels if you don't give me no material to work with. You know what I'm saying? I already got all my jewels. You know what I mean? I'm trying to create some jewels for y'all. Give me some matter to work with. Give me something to work with so I could drop some jewels with y'all. It's for y'all, man. It's for the team. That's what I do it for. Aileen, thank you again. I do it for you. Once again, see, the thing about this live stream is that I just got a whole bunch of new teammates and team members. So I'm gonna be in y'all lives and y'all chats. I'm gonna be looking at y'all videos. You gonna see my comments soon. You know, you will see my comments soon. Not only that, but you guys stay posted because if you watch some of my previous lives, if you watch some of my videos, you will know that typically my platform is to showcase other people's platforms. Typically, I will put your videos on my video. That's just not what this live here is today is for. But I will definitely continue to do that. I will showcase other videos. I will showcase your videos, and I will showcase your videos, which means your followers and your friends' videos. So make sure you let them know that I'm gonna be out there. That's actually what I do. So everybody keep that in mind. So if you're lurking on my page right now, make sure you say hey. And I appreciate that. Because some of these jewels are for you. I used to hate when there'd be like a church or something, like you go to church and then they'd be like, man, I went to church today and I tell you, I thought the pastor was talking right to me. But then I started to understand the power of synchronicity and the power that there's no such thing as coincidence. So, the fact that people are here and hearing what they need to hear while they're here, you see how the word hear works? You're here and you're hearing the things you need to hear. You see? That's no coincidence. I appreciate you keeping that bell on. I appreciate you turning the bell on for me, Aileen. I appreciate you. I hope you were here hearing the things you needed to hear today. Absolutely. No, you're absolutely right, Willsworld. I absolutely do need to go live more and stick with it too. That's the other thing. The consistency of the sauce. When you first start, the sauce might be too thick. It might be too thin. But if you stick with it, the consistency is what you will get. The consistency is key. The consistency is key. Matter of fact, I'm going to put that in the... not only consistency is key, consistency is king. Without the consistency, you ain't going to get nothing. That's the master of the manifestation. Consistency is king. You heard it from me first. It's about the consistency. Absolutely. Hit the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking all donations and I appreciate them. I appreciate them. I'm gonna take the donations and I'm going to up the brand. Because consistency is king. I might make a shirt that says that. Probably will. Listen, all my sayings are going in the merch. Right? Consistency is king. Remember you heard that from me first. What they talking about in the chat right now? I do have my Cash App up. Hey, Wills, make sure you put your Cash App up in the chat as well. Whoever else is in here, if you're a content creator, make sure you put your Cash App and your page up so we can check you out. We love you, even if you're just lurking. Will's World, where you gonna get that the salad from though? You gonna make your own? You gonna go to King Supers? You gonna go to Chick-fil-A for that salad? Where you going? Yes, I am going live later with Brooklyn King. I am. Oh, you brought your own greens, okay? You brought your own greens. I ain't mad at that. But yes, I am going to attempt to go live with Brooklyn later in the day. Make sure y'all all tune in for that. Live with Brooklyn later in the day. Oh, you brought your own greens. Is it just greens? You got some fruit in that salad? What you got? Oh, I know you the King Kale. Oh, I forgot you was King Kale. I'm Keenan and Kale. I'm Keenan and Kale. You King Kale. I forgot about that. I forgot you was King Kale. King Kale salad. What else you got in that salad? Now, yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hopefully. 1K, here I come. You know, 1K, here I come. Hopefully. King Kel, King Kel Wills. King Kel Wills. Oh, I'm right here. I'm right here. I was trying to figure out what the KKW stood for. Got you. Got you. But yeah. I'm still here. Hold on. I was just looking up some information over here. Got you. Got you. But oh man. So yeah, man. It's like not much more going on. I know that's probably the lunch rush right now. Probably got everybody eating lunch or taking a siesta. You know. All right. Handle your biz. All right. Gotta head out to the supers. What you gotta get for the King Supers? What you gotta get from Kings? You about to get some more oh nice. You gonna add that to the kale salad? You adding that to the young salad or you just gonna eat them you just gonna pop a bunch of million strawberries in your mouth? Like Ralph Smart. It's gonna pop a million strawberries in like Ralph Smart. What's going on, y'all? Still with me? So what's going on, y'all? Who's still with me? Who's still with me out there? Um, heck, man, peculiar. King Cal Wills. I'm Keenan Cal Will. I'm Keenan Cal now. The Cal Prince. All right, let's check this out. So who else is going to lunch? What we having for lunch though, man? Put it in the chat. I know it's got to be around some type of eating time, lunch, dinner. What we having right now? What we eating right now? Y'all let me know. Put it in the chat. Hi, Dispara. How are you? Appreciate you stopping in. How's your day going so far? Is it closer to lunch or closer to dinner where you're at right now? It's been a wild day so far. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is the Nelman chat room. It's the Nelman chat room today. We just chatting. We're just chatting today. How's things going so far with you? I'm trying to get back to keeping my lives consistent. Trying to get back to keeping the lives pretty consistent. I'm just happy to be here, as you can see in the channel, as you can see in the title. Just happy to be here. Very, very important. Very, very important. Can you hear me now? I want to make sure that you can hear me now. Thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you sharing me out. Okay. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure. I just got this new mic, so I'm actually still kind of making sure it's good to go. Just making sure you can still hear me, that I'm still good to go. So, is it closer to lunch or closer to dinner? Or is it closer to breakfast? Where I'm at right now, it's 12:39. Just got through lunch. So still fairly early here, but about lunchtime, closer to lunch for me. Thank you, Diaspora Channel. Appreciate you. Still going. Found my phone too. Appreciate you. It was weird. Oh wow, 7:39. You must be out. You must not be in the U.S. I'm in the U.S. Where are you located? For it to be 7:30 p.m., I don't think you're anywhere around here. But that's awesome. So it is closer to dinner for you. See, I'm just now passing up lunch. It's closer to dinner. That's awesome. What's for dinner? Okay. I didn't say London. I was just saying you're not from around here. That is awesome. So what's for dinner? What are you thinking about having? Or are you thinking about having a cheeseburger? Oh, okay. Got you. I was gonna say London. All right. What are we thinking? Diaspora. We thinking spaghetti? You guys get down on spaghetti out there? Got you. I got you. Yeah, that's me and Wills as well. Wills is talking. Wills. We were just talking about how Wills is another one of his monikers is KKW. King Kel's Will. King Kel's Wills. He loves the Kel. And I said that I'm Keenan and Kel. Keenan and Kel Nell. I like Kel as well. Okay. Wills, you making a Kel salad with a little bit of strawberries in it or what? He's King Kel. I'm Prince Kel. You could just call me Prince Kale. That's one of my monikers. And Wills is King Kale. Rabbit food. That's awesome. I guess we're all rabbits. You are what you eat. Rabbit food. I guess we're all food for rabbits. Rabbit Club Wills. I'm Rabbit Club Nell then. It's been 2 years since I had a cheeseburger. Almost 2 years. I am part of the Rabbit Club too. Yum. Welcome to the Rabbit Club. There we go. Rabbit Club. Official Rabbit Club members. Mmm. Veggie burger. Was it just a veggie burger or was it a Vegemite? You guys remember Vegemite burgers? It might be a little bit before your time. Vegemite. I think that's what it was called. Might be a little bit before my time too. Vegemite, anyone? I mean, you think that's good? That's even better. Man, I can't wait till I can't remember. Well, I just know it's been 2 years because of the time frame, but I can't really remember the last time I ate one. But I know it's only been about 2 years. I still eat a little bit of chicken myself too. I can't tell a story about it. I do still eat some chicken, um, but I don't eat any pork, and I don't eat any beef. Um, just not happening. So I guess I'm a rabbit that eats chickens. It's like a were rabbit. I'm a were rabbit. Guess that's called a were rabbit. Rabbit that eats chickens. Fish, chicken, turkey, very rarely beef. All right. I hear you. I hear you on that. I hear you on that. Same with me. Fish, chicken, turkey. Um, no beef. I just no beef. But that is a good diet. That is a good balance. Fish and chicken and turkey, and very rarely beef. Hey, again, like I was saying earlier, only reason why I can remember burgers is because I left them on a good note. Like I didn't leave cheeseburgers hating them. I actually left cheeseburgers still loving them. So like when I think about a cheeseburger, I still think about deliciousness. But when I look at a cheeseburger, if I see one in real life, it's like, man, that looks kind of nasty. But that's just how I gauge it. I think all beef as a cheeseburger now. Like it's like, oh, cheeseburger? Nah, I don't do that. But cheeseburgers are delicious depending on where they're from. No pork. There it is. No pork. It's been even longer. I stopped eating pork before I stopped eating beef. I don't even. Now, there I can tell you, I do not remember the last time I ate pork. I don't even know how long it's been. Drinking a ton of water. Water is key. Water is the key. And the green juice. I need to go ahead and finish my green juice video so you guys can get a little more info on the green juice. Get a little bit more info on juicing. Because the juicing is key. You see that, y'all? Wills is chopping up avocados and strawberries right now. Must be nice. Must be nice. Yeah, that's a good amount. That is a good amount of water. That is a good amount. Listen, health is wealth, you know? Health is wealth. You want to figure out the key to happiness? First comes the health. Um, I suppose there are unhealthy people that are very happy. I suppose that is the case. But the majority of healthy people are probably happy. The majority of them. Sure, there's a bunch of health nuts and people who just are addicted to being healthy. So those type of people may not be as healthy and happy. Um, but for the most part, the people that are healthy and are health conscious about their health and like actually do something to keep themselves healthy, not just shove whatever in their mouth, then those are people who are probably more happy because they have less to deal with as far as mental and physical illnesses, you know? So that definitely health is wealth. Health is wealth. And nothing wrong with being a rabbit. Nothing wrong with eating stuff that's going to sustain your energy. Nothing wrong with eating something that actually is still alive and has live enzymes to make, so that you can eat it and get some of that live energy in you, which a lot of that can't happen from eating those meats. So, shout out to you, rabbits, all my fellow Rabbit Club members. I actually want to check out London one day as well, Wills. Maybe one day we'll check it out together. Excuse me. Yes. The other side of the pond. We must check it out. We must check out the other side of the pond. Got it. Is it all right? We'll absolutely put that on the list. Not even a bucket list, like a list of things to do soon, not things to do before I die. I'm going to get it in and enjoy it while I'm still young. But you know what, diaspora? The U.S. is pretty cool too. I live in the home of the Rocky Mountains area, Pikes Peak to be exact. Pikes Peak is in my city. It's a it's just a mountain range that is connected to the Rocky Mountains, and it happens to be in my city, and we climb it and do things from time to time. Diaspora, you will have a hard time with me because I'm going to do nothing but support. You will get all the support from me, and Will's World Media will be on the same boat that I'm on, traveling to support you. So you can you can bet on that. You can count on our support. Yes, yes, it's a great place to visit. You got to visit, even though I'm sure you heard a ton of disheartening stories about the U.S. It's actually an awesome place to be. Awesome place to be. Fun, fun, fun times here. Yeah, all this talk about food, man, and closer to dinner, closer to oh yeah, we hiked Pikes Peak. Pikes Peak. Yeah, check out Will's World Media. Check out his page. He actually has a video that I actually guest starred in, and we hiked Pikes Peak, the mountain. Actually, if you check out a lot of Will's World Media videos, you will see Pikes Peak just in the videos. And then we actually hiked it one day, and knocked it off the old list. See, for me, that wasn't even on my bucket list. It was just on things to do list. For some people, it's actually on their bucket list. And luckily, I was able to hike it twice already. Actually, it's pretty fun, pretty good hike, good getaway. Um, am I on IG? Yeah, I'm on IG. You know what, Asper, I gotta tell you, I don't do as much social networking as I'd like to do. But I am on the YouTube, as you can see. I do more of this than anything, for the most part. Um, but I'm always here. And I do have an IG that I mainly just follow other people on. So if you actually put your information in, I will absolutely follow you. But I probably am also Nelman Namlen on IG, so you can probably find me there. Not hard to find at all. Um, hey, if you guys wouldn't mind, I'm just going to take a quick bathroom break. If anybody else hops in, please keep them entertained just for a momento, un momento. Um, and I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to take a quick bathroom break, y'all. So just give me a quick second. I'll be right back. Just keep them entertained for me. I'll be right back. And the lava's here to keep y'all entertained too while I'm out. I'll be right back. right, y'all. Come back. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. Hey, a call came in. I don't know if you guys heard the phone ringing. A call came in while I was out. Turn this thing, turn it down. Get disturbed. Comac, how are you, sir? How's your day going so far? Did you get the car taken care of, Comac? Were we able to get the car taken care of? I'm back, y'all. Comac, when is that album dropping, my man? Had to take a quick bathroom break, man. Had to take a quick break, man. Hey, yeah, I just had to. Actually, I was when I stepped out, my phone had rang. I wasn't expecting to get a call as soon as I stepped out for like a second, so I apologize for that. It took a little longer than I anticipated, um, but I'm back. I'm back at you. Thank you, Diaspora. Shout out to all the content creators though, man. They've been like a lot of content creators doing their thing lately. I've been seeing a lot of new channels popping up, and just getting creative with the content. Not just creating content, but being creative with the content. Shout out to that. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, even though I don't do much, you might not catch me vlogging, but at least if you're gonna be checking out the chat, checking out the live stream, at least I try to be creative enough for you to want to stick around, um, and even maybe even want to mimic some things that I'm doing. But you know what? I'm always doing it. A year before I actually did it, I already knew I wanted to do this, but just didn't have the moxie. I didn't have enough adrenaline to get out there and like do these things. And then I finally decided to do it, and next thing you know, my green screen was up and being used. So shout out to all the content creators, man. Shout out to y'all. And I appreciate y'all for coming into my live and checking me out. Let's check out the chat. Okay. Yeah. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. What's good, man? Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me? You should still be able to hear me. I just ain't said nothing. I'm in here now. I'm in here chit chatting. You feel me? But I can't neglect my room. Y'all all right? Can you hear me? Wills, let me know if you can hear me. That is a good question. That is a good question. Can you still hear me when I'm over here? Does it sound Does it sound crazy when I'm over here? I'm all the way in my bag. Can you still hear me though? Okay. So I'm gonna have to. Shout out to the diaspora channel, man. She's right on point. You know, she's right on point today. She's right on point. Yeah, man. It is a good day. It is a good day here today. We back at it. Oh, I'm sorry. Oops. I hope I didn't. Oh, yeah. This, which is very interesting because I am live and I'm watching the diaspora channel, and somehow she's able to hear me and she has her own live going, which is very interesting because I don't think she has headphones on. So I gotta get this. I gotta get this thing down, man. But yeah, this is an awesome uh, team to be belong to. You know, content creators, especially the live ones. Um, I'm always appreciative of other content creators and others that are going live and, you know, doing what I'm doing. So uh, shout out to the diaspora channel. Shout out. Yeah. So I wonder what we will have going on for the rest of the day. Hmm. You know, now I gotta, if I'm gonna have a live show, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm going to do for another microphone. Will's World, you brought up an excellent point, that now we must figure out what to do with the second mic. Good. No, but when we do get a guest, I'm going to have to figure out what to do. I'll figure out something. Figure out exactly what to do. Thank you, diaspora. Yes. That's funny. appreciate you guys linking up in here, chatting with one another. Okay. That is funny. Oh, okay, so, and you must be hearing it delayed too because I said that a while back. But okay, that is funny. That is funny because I was wondering. I was wondering. That's funny. Um, so I wonder what we got on the agenda for now. You know, I'm gonna have to figure out something actually to create for dinner. I don't know what I'm gonna have today. I'm gonna have to figure something out soon. Any ideas, y'all? What you guys thinking about for dinner, for supper, for that late night snack? Guess we're thinking rabbit food. Man, gonna have to figure out what we are going to eat for dinner. Any ideas? Any ideas out there? There you go. Here we go. Submissive, yeah. Yeah, I gotta forgive me. I was just listening to Diaspora. She was making some good points in her live. All right, well, as well, welcome back, bro. Welcome back. Appreciate you stopping back in. What I know you said you was making up some rabbit food right now. You was making up some salad with a little bit of strawberries in there. What you got any plans for dinner, or is this dinner for you? You going to eat anything else for the rest of the day, or are you done? What you thinking? You think you're gonna be done? Got you. Are you gonna eat you gonna eat the king kale salad you just made? King kale salad? Are you gonna eat something different, or you already ate that for the gym to load up, and then you gonna eat something after that later? And are you gonna be done with the gym in 20 minutes? Are you already at the gym, or are you gonna be at the gym in 20 minutes, work out, and then eat something after that? Because that's important. You gotta keep an eye on what you are eating these days, man. Especially when you exercising right. You gotta make sure you're not hungry. Got you. Got you. When you get to the gym, but so you already ate that king kale joint just to get ready for the gym. Okay. The iPhone 11. I gotta say, I was not planning on it. Is that the newest one? I actually am open. I'm open to getting an iPhone. I'm open to getting an iPhone, but not the newest one. I will probably go ahead and get the iPhone. Um, I don't know, one of the cheaper ones that I can still do all of the things on right now, which is probably going to be very soon obsolete. I won't be able to do that any longer because that's how Apple works. But if I could get like a what is it? The iPhone 11, is that the newest one out? I'm bad with them iPhones. If I could get maybe like a 8 or a 9, if I could do the what one you got right now? And can you do them Bitmoji face and make your face move on the phone, not just the computer? Do you got the newest updates on your phone? And which number do you got? 8? You got the 8 or the 8.5? The 8s are dope. Okay, you got an 8. So are you telling me that you got an 8? Or are you just saying those are dope? Oh, you have a 10 and a 10R. The X is the 10, right? So you got a 10 and a 10R. Maybe trade the XR for the 11. Okay. You have an XR and an XS and an XR. Note 8. Okay. And you want an 11. So you have a 10 and you want an 11. And there are things outside of the camera. Are there things that the 11 does that those do not do? Got you, got you. Man, those iPhones, that's a tricky business. You know, Diaspora, I don't know. I probably would just end up just chilling out this weekend. I need to finish a video that I have been making. I need to, it's actually just a juicing video. I'm always talking about making juices and juicing and drinking juices. And I actually shot some footage on a juice video, and also with the help of Will's World. He shot some footage for me for a juice video that I need to edit down. Um, that actually may be my plans for the weekend. I am a noob. I am a newbie when it comes to editing. So what may take one person a couple hours to edit will probably take me a day to edit. Um, but that's probably what I'll be doing this weekend. Just chilling out. Uh, how about you? You got any plans? It's almost already Saturday for you. You got any plans going on? Man, so Will's World, you traded your 8 for the XR. Now you have the XR, but you won an 11. How long have you actually had the XR at this point? Like how a year? Did you get that phone when it first came out, and have you now had it for a year? Have you actually now had that one for a year? I'm just curious. Because, I mean, when it comes to those iPhones, that is a tricky business. Um, the business of iPhones does get tricky, especially when it's a new one coming out. Whenever there's a new iPhone coming out, that's when it always starts to get tricky. So, do you have any plans for the weekend, diaspora? You almost have something? Oh man, hey, that's always the best. That is always the best. Okay, absolutely. Definitely got to get to church on Sunday. Um, got to meet with the ladies, especially if you haven't done it in a while. It's always good to catch up. Always good to reflect a bit, you know. Especially if you're doing new things and you're creating content, you're doing all kind of things that you can actually have something to talk about. That's always awesome. That's always awesome. That is always awesome. Yeah, outside of that, I think I'm just gonna chill out this weekend. But they're also talking about some type of weathers expected to come rolling in. So we got to be careful for some weathers that may or may not hit this area. Maybe some snow, different things like that. Will's World, you're not headed to the gym? Oh no, I hope I didn't talk you into anything. Come on, man. Step back off the ledge, my friend. Will's, hold on. Let's go to the chat for this one. Will's World, what are you going to the T-Mobile store for, my friend? Step back off of the ledge. Please don't be ready to go do what I think you're going to go do there. What is the difference between the two phones? Can you give me three differences outside of the camera? Step back off of the ledge, my friend. Don't do it. Another iPhone, the newest iPhone? Come on, man. You have people that love you, man. Think about the people that love you before you go get another iPhone. Back away from the ledge, man. We love you. You are already as cool as the melted water in the bottom of the cooler. You're that cool, man. You're as while there's still an iceberg left in the like when all the ice freezes and melts together in the cooler, you, my friend, are the residual water that has melted off of that ice in the bottom of the cooler, man. You can't get any cooler, man. If you were any cooler, you'd be frozen, man. Come on, my man. You are cooler than the cooler. You are cooler than the inside wall of a cooler, man. You do not need an iPhone to tell you that. For all you phone fanatics, let me take my headphones off for this one. For all you phone lovers, I need the newest phone. Me too. But the one you got, can you talk on it? Can you talk on the phone? Then if you can talk on the current phone you have, why do you need to get a new one? Your phone is a touch screen. Remember the days when one button didn't work? Like, oh man, I can't press this. Man, the 7 ain't working, man. I gotta trade my phone in because I can't press 7. I can't text right because everything I need to use the 7 with don't work. It's the 7. See, you don't got that issue no more. The whole screen is touch screen. So the 7 always gonna work. You see? Remember, if the 7 didn't work, then MNO you could forget about them. Now you can actually use letters without the numbers. Come on, man. Back away from the ledge, man. Don't jump into that T-Mobile store. Go eat a cheeseburger. If you want to throw your money away, go eat a cheeseburger and a fry. Just 1 second. We got a call coming in. We might have to go live with this one. Hello? What's going on, man? I'm live on the Namlen show. Oh, no, you're not live. I'm live. I didn't put you on the speaker yet. Oh, what's going on, though? Uh-huh. Jeesh. Did you tell her what's at the crib? Did you tell her what's going on at the crib? Oh, it's going to be a toughie. Oh, they want me to go live with the caller. Oh, should I go live with the caller? I don't know if I'm going to do that. I might just have the caller go to the chat so we can have them tune in. But what was your question? You was calling for what? Listen, y'all, you see the shirt. I got my life coach shirt on right now. That's on and off the chat. You know, even on the phone, I'm still life coach. But I'm a player coach. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on y'all team. You understand what I'm saying? I'm playing and I'm coaching. I'm in the game. Now go ahead. Yeah. Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I do got some things to say about that. But that right there, my friend, is for a one-on-one session, guys. What the caller is talking about, y'all, is more for a one-on-one session. So we're gonna save that. But what are you doing today? You about to go to work? Okay. Um, okay. He said, but I don't know if anyone has ever seen that video. If not, you go check it out. Um, but I got time today. You know what I'm saying? The other day, you know what I'm saying, I didn't have much time. You know what I'm saying? When you were saying all that stuff you was talking about, but I got time today. All right, that's a good video. I got time today, cuz. Um, yeah, why don't you do me a favor? I'm gonna hang up with you. Go ahead and hop in the live chat, and we might be able to spark up some convo there. Just go to my page. Just go right to it. Tap on my last stream. All right, boss. Nah, man. Listen. See, the thing about Will's World, you know me, man. One thing you got to know about the Nelman is that I adhere to the uh, doctor-patient confidentiality agreements. You understand? That means I am a vault. All right? If you got some information that you want to share, you want to chat about, and you want to do it offline, listen, I'm not going to share your info with anyone, unless express written consent is given. Now, now, in the event that they want that information disposed, then I'll absolutely, give a live share all tell all. You see what I mean? But just so that you know, and for everyone watching right now, I would never, all right? You got to know one thing about the Nelman. I would never take the information that you give me and share it or hold it against you later. I hate those kind of people. I'll never be that person. I never do that. Sure, y'all. Good to be on, man. It's good to be chatting with y'all today, man. I'm glad for everybody who was able to tune in today. It actually really means a lot because, we don't always get a lot of people tuning in all the time. But when you are able to tune in, it's big. In my opinion, that's big. So I appreciate it. Um, appreciate you tuning in. But back to what we were saying though. Um, you know, and whew, you know what? You know what? I will dive a little bit into what the caller was saying without divulging too much. And it really boils down to, um, you know, when is the best time to get comfortable? If you understand what I'm saying. Sometimes you might begin to talk to a person, right? Let's say you might begin to chat with a person. You know how it is. Maybe a coworker. Maybe you meet somebody in the local grocery, if you will. And the conversation may lead to the phone number, or you might be doing some more intimate conversations, right? But in the day and age of social networking, where the where our phones have taken it to, the place that our phones have taken us to, right? Um, do you necessarily need to, at this point, invite someone back to your home or to your lair straight away? And if so, or if not, when, right? When would you say is a good time to say, hey, come back to the house? Come back to yeah, them phones, exactly. Like with your phone, you could paint a picture, right? Like what I'm doing right now, although I'm in the studio right now, of course I'm in the studio. Of course I'm not in one of the rooms in my house. Of course not. I'm in the studio right now, the Nelman newsroom. But this is something that could easily be replicated on a phone. So do I need to necessarily invite you back to my house for intimate conversation when I could simply have intimate conversation with a little bit of entertainment right over the phone, right? Right? Um, do I need to invite you to the house to get better acquainted, especially if I'm still in the talking mode, right? Obviously, there's going to be a time when we're going to need to get better acquainted. I can put up what you're putting down here. I get it. There's going to be a time when you're definitely going to have to get better acquainted. But before that time, is it okay to just converse and communicate on the phone with all of the apps and all of the messengers and all of the video chats that we already have on the phone? If I'm not ready to necessarily get physical, is it okay to not invite you back to the house straight away? Is that disrespect if I just simply want to keep it conversational? Um, what do you guys think? Yeah, lava is lit. When I start diving deep, then he starts lighting up. You know what I mean? We kind of play off one another. So yeah, yeah, yeah. We diving right now. So what do y'all think? Who we got in the room right now? Who's in the room? Do you think that do you think that you should be able to put the phones down and go right to the house? And hey, y'all, Will's World Media, whoever's in the building right now, can you hear me okay? Will's World, am I low? Are you having a hard time hearing me? Put it in the chat. When I checked my levels, I was just fine earlier. So let me know if y'all having a hard time hearing me, if y'all can hear me okay. I checked my levels earlier. Let me know if I get any louder though, or if I get any lower. But yeah, back to what I was saying though, right? Is it okay to just want to chat on the phone? Or if you decide you want to come over and you saying, yo, I want to come over and get to know you better. And I'm like, yo, I just want to, you know what I'm saying? I still want to just do the phone chat thing. I'm not even ready for you to see my house and see where I live and, you know, get that comfortable. See the way I drive home. I'm not even ready for all that. See the Google map directions to my house, see what neighborhood I live in and all of that. I'm not necessarily that comfortable with you just yet. Or is that weird? Is it like, man, we've been chatting for like, 4 or 5 days, and you don't even want to tell me where you live? Like, I want to come through and hang out. Like, forget all this phone nonsense, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get back to a good old conversation. Tell me where you live so I could come true. Is that weird if you say no? Should you be saying yes? If you are in a position to be pursuing a person, talk to me. I'm going to tell you how I feel. In the day and age of, catfishing and social media, I'll be the first to tell you, I know what catfish tastes like, all right? I eat catfish, all right? Now that right there is a triple entendre. Don't even ask me how, okay? But I do eat catfish, okay? It's delicious. Okay? So when it comes to keeping the conversation on the telephone, when it comes to doing all the telephone conversation, I'm good with all of that. Oh, you don't want to take it back to the house? Well, that's good, because I wasn't talking about getting that comfortable anyhow. You know? So, with that being said, I'm okay with just staying at the house. I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with you not necessarily knowing where I live. Hold on, y'all. I'm just letting people know we live right now. I'm letting them know we live. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? People like that lava land, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I did this. You understand? It's no coincidence. Um, I knew the lava lamp would be an awesome connection to the Nelman Studios. That's why when I go in to the Nelman Studios, I got to have my assistant right here. Um, you gotta. We're gonna try out an intern today. We're gonna try out a new co-host, but for the most part, Wax Liddy. Wax Liddy, he gonna be with me. You know what I'm saying? With me since day one. Gonna be with me to the day. You dig? If you go watch my first video, I think it might have been the unboxing of Young Waxy. But yeah, man, when I get the, when I'm on fire, that's when he light up. So we on right now, you know. Um, but yeah, I appreciate y'all for tuning in at this point. Bye, Diaspora. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate you having me on your live as well. I had a great time. I'll definitely see you again. Have a great night. Have a great night. But yeah, back to what I was saying though. I feel like I'm okay with not necessarily inviting you back to the house and all of that. You know, I come from an era, I come from a time when it wasn't necessarily all sweet just to be inviting people back to your house. I come from a time of that, right? Now, although I'm very secure in what's going on in my home, everything, right? I don't feel like I can't invite people back to the house. I'm very keen on the people I'm inviting back to my home, right? That sort of thing. I am okay with that, but at the same time, I would be okay with acting like I was not okay with that, right? I would be okay with if someone said they were not comfortable with just simply inviting people back to their house because of one reason or another, right? Some people, they have bad situations that occurred by inviting people back to their house that they were not, that they did not know, right? So that's just me. Now, some people might find it weird though, like, right? I'm out and about, or when I see you outside, I am gung ho in spending time with you. When we're chatting on the phone, I am gung ho about spending that time. But then when you talk about coming to the house, that's when I kind of freeze up. Um, you know, things just I might be looking for a fish sandwich. You know, things might start smelling funny. I'm looking for that fish sandwich, a catfish sandwich, or maybe even just a cod sandwich, because something's smelling funny right now. If I can't eat, I mean, if we've been chit-chatting on a level to where I feel like it's okay for me to ask to be able to see where you live, and then you like kind of curbing me now, all of a sudden, fam type, then you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be smelling some fish. I'm gonna smell something funny. Something gonna be smelling funny. Now, like I said, I eat catfish. So when I say that, it's like, listen, sometimes I might dabble in a bit of catfishing. You know what I'm saying? So again, it might be me having a guilty conscience or being biased on catfishing that I might start to see red flags immediately if someone starts to be very into me through the text message. But when I decide I want to kind of see where they're at, then they're holding back, you know. But being a catfish myself, being of the catfish ilk, coming from that, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm not saying that I just catfish everybody, but there are times where I like to be in certain circles and situations via text message and chat room where I might not necessarily put my human self into, okay? So when you're wondering about me being a catfish, sometimes I'm just lurking, you know? Sometimes I find myself in flattering situations that I gotta pretend that to be someone else, right? Um, so that might just be me and my guilty conscience, right? Um, but on the same side of that coin, with that same coin, I have no problem with someone saying, "Hey, let's hold on. Hey, you want to come on? Hold on, man. I barely know you. Let's get to know each other first." You know, immediately my brain goes to, "Is this person catfishing me? Does this person got guilty conscience, right? You know?" And I'm thinking like, "Is this person catfishing me? If I immediately, if I say let's go get to know each other back at your place, and they like, ah, hell no. Nah. Wait, what? I got, you know what? Ah, ha, ha. Why? Why we need to go back to my place?" They start doing all of that. Then I'm immediately going to what's going on at their place that I can't be there. You know, I don't immediately go to maybe this person ain't feeling me. Of course they feeling me. It's me. It's me. You know, come on here. I don't go there, although I probably should. Me being so vain. I mean, goodness gracious, what's wrong with me? Um, but you know, I don't go there. Immediately, I begin to think, what's going on at the house that I can't be there? You know, why? So in that regard, you know, if you're thinking like me, then you might be thinking like there might be something else going on at the house. So that's, you know, a lot of times I have to make it filthy clear to people. They want to come hang out. I'm like, listen, I don't do that. Like, a lot of times I remember I'd be at work or I might be trying to court women, things of that nature, and they be trying to come back to the house. I'm like, to the point where they don't even believe I got a place. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, like, do you even have a place, your own place? Like, yep. And then I start describing things. I'm like, hey, man, I actually have my own place. I don't even got a roommate. They're like, oh, yeah, right. Why haven't I never been there? Like, then, you know, just because I never invite you don't mean I don't got it, right? But then you have those, you got the other coin where people, you know, then you start dealing with people, they telling you ain't got. See, I was okay with that. You tell me I don't got the place that I got, I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's fine. I don't got the place. That, yeah, man, you got me, you know? You got me. Now you don't have to actually ask to come over anymore. Like, okay, I don't have that place that I said I had that I'm just not inviting you to. You don't believe me that, all right, you know what, you're right. I don't got that place. Now you don't even have to ask anymore. But when we get into that situation where, you know, now maybe I am a little more comfortable with you, maybe I do invite you back to the place, and then you're like, oh, damn, you wasn't even lying. Damn, this was actually even, the place you got is even better than I even imagined, because, you know, everything is just comes out of the mind. Everything is imagination. So when I tell you what my place is looking like, it's either going to be better than or not as good as what you actually envisioned. It generally will not be just spot on, right? It's generally going to be either better than or not so good as. So, you know, you come back, you're like, damn, he wasn't lying. You actually got the nice crib and all of that, you know? But, you know, you just got to be confident in yourself to be able to do that. Because some people like, man, I know I do got a place. And even though you don't even want to show them, because of your confidence and all of that, you decide to do that. Go against your word. Go against your pedigree. Go against the commandments that you set for yourself. You start backing out of that, and then when you don't stick to your own script, then things happen, right? Situations happen. Things occur. So you just got to be conscious of that. But do I think it would be weird if you decided to not invite someone back to the house? Again, it's a double-sided coin. What do you think? Do you think it would be weird if somebody is interested in you and you've been showing those same signs, but yet you don't want to invite them back to the house? Is that or is that not weird? Is it weird? I'm just wondering. And we ain't gonna go for too much longer. I got a few things I gotta do, but if Brooklyn comes through, if Brooklyn King comes through, we will draw up another live a little later. We will draw that up a little later. But yeah. Just some things to ponder on. Just some things to ponder on. Will said, bring them on." You funny for that, V. Wills, you hilarious. Listen, I ain't gonna bring the callers in like that. Like I said, I never violate that the confidentiality agreement. That is a sacred bond between the doctor and the patient. And I, being a man of many shirts, can at times wear the doctor's shirt, which is scrubs, but when I do wear that shirt, I cannot divulge any of the information that I get. Also, when I wear the friendship shirt as well, I also cannot divulge any of the info. But yeah, appreciate everybody for tuning in. I don't have too much time left. Like I said, I'm gonna ultimately go live later. I'll go get some things, get some juice ingredients. Probably make a good juice later. But yeah, man, make sure you put the bell on for the Nelman. Make sure you put your bell on so that when I go live later, you won't have to go searching. You'll get notified straight away when it's time to link up. All right. When it's time to link up, y'all will be ready. All right, y'all. I ain't gonna waste too much more time. Listen, like I said, tune in later. I'm gonna hop on here. Hopefully, I have a guest with me, and we'll build on a few other things a little later in the day. All right. So once again, I appreciate y'all tuning in, Nelman Namlen, the Hangout Newsroom. Um, appreciate y'all, man. 100.